Hi, I'm Chef Michel Nishan, and today I'm going to be cooking some recipes from Tokes in Black, an amazing book featuring our greatest African-American chefs in the country. Kwame Mwachi, Tiffany Derry, Tanya Holland, Dejuan Roy. So many of these guys and gals are my friends. Today I'm going to do a recipe for my good friend Chris Scott, and it's going to be hoe cakes with pulled pork. Now we're going to make the hoe cake batter. So here we have a cup of flour. I basically took Chef Chris' recipe and cut it in half because we're only 4 people for tonight and we do want some leftovers. I have about a cup of cornmeal, so it's equal amounts of all-purpose flour and cornmeal. And here I have a teaspoon each of baking soda and salt. So I put all of my dry ingredients in the mixing bowl at the same time, and then I use a whisk, and this is the only time I'm going to use a whisk. I just want to make sure that the dry ingredients are really well mixed, because when I add my wet ingredients, I'm just going to stir it until it's done, even still a little lumpy, because if you overmix it, they get tough. If you undermix it and there's still even some lumps of dry flour in there, they're really tender when you cook the cakes. So here we have some farm fresh eggs. You see in my videos, I often talk about my chicken scraps. Well, chicken scraps equal really delicious eggs. So I'm going to take one of these brown eggs here. And just use this, oh, there we go, get that shell out. And just use this fork, whisk it up. Going to take my buttermilk, and that's about a cup and a half. Going to whisk that into the eggs, and I'm just going to put it into my batter, and I'm going to use the fork and just mix this batter until it comes together. And you know, I got to tell you, it is looking, you know, just a little bit dry to me. So, you know, it could be that I'm off, but I'm going to add a little bit of egg. Maybe I didn't do my math correctly. So I'm going to add a little bit of egg here. And if I have to, I'll stir this in first kind of softly. You know, I'll reach for a little bit of extra buttermilk, but this might be enough. Let's check it out. Now see, nice and soft, not too much. I'm already sensing, you know, I think I'm going to have to add just a touch more buttermilk, which I have over here in the fridge, man. So I definitely got to go and make that happen. Here we go. So you can see I've got this nice batter here. Just coming together. I don't want to over mix it. And that is going to make a nice hoe cake. So I got my piccalilli out. I drained some. I got my hoe cake batter. I got my pulled pork cooking, staying hot on the back. Let's make some hoe cakes. So I'm going to take about 2 tablespoons of oil, cooking oil. It can be olive oil, it can be canola oil, peanut oil is the favorite of the South. So that's what I'm going to use here. And I'm just going to make a couple of cakes and show you how to plate a portion of these awesome hoe cakes. And once we stop filming, I'm going to feed my family the rest. So we're going to cook these cakes until they start to bubble through, just like pancakes. And you have a little bit of time to just make sure you shape them so that they're about as round as they can get. Now you can see I got a whole bunch of bubbles that are popping through here. That means heat is venting up. They're getting warm in the center. So now I can flip them over and look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Now we're going to cook it just like another minute on the side and they're going to be done. These are freaking beautiful. I'm getting hungry. I'm going to show you guys these so you know what to do in the future, and then I'm going to cook for my family and we're going to have some dinner. I just set 2 portions on a plate, and then I'm going to take my pulled pork, just dabble some on here, mound it up. I'm going to poke a little hole there because you got to remember that we're going to have that pickle lily. This is what I call a transfer spoon. This is how you don't drip on the plate when you're transferring something juicy. There we go. That's looking really good. Poke a little hole there. Now we're going to take it over here. Here's that gorgeous pickle lily. Quick pickle. A little bit of this on top. I hope I'm making Chef Chris proud. Chef Chris, I don't know. What do you think, baby? Got it. Oh, crispy. Chef Chris, thank you for sharing this recipe. Folks, National Black History Month. Buy this book, Tokes in Black. You gotta get it. The best black chefs in the country. And you know what? It should be Black History Decade. When I think of all of the black women and men that have fed us and our ancestors and fed our country over the course of the history of this nation, we're well fed because of them. These recipes are delicious. Let's show them how much we appreciate them by buying this book and cooking their food. I'm Michel Nishan. I'll see you in the kitchen.